7 malevolent demons in the Bible and Jewish Christian tradition. Lucifer, the morning star. Once the radiant morning star, Lucifer, the archangel of unparalleled beauty, embarked on a perilous journey that forever altered the cosmic order. A celestial being bathed in resplendent light, Lucifer's fall from grace marked a profound turning point in heavenly realms. Fueled by an insatiable thirst for power and recognition, his heart became consumed by the intoxicating allure of pride. This tragic descent into arrogance and rebellion led to his expulsion from the divine abode of heaven, casting him into the abyss of darkness. Lucifer's transformation from a luminous harbinger of light to a fallen angel epitomizes the consequences of unchecked ambition. Regarded as the embodiment of pride, he became an ominous figure intertwined with the very essence of temptation. This fallen entity, once a favored servant of the divine, is now shrouded in the shadows, orchestrating chaos and, according to some beliefs, serving as the elusive architect leading humanity astray from the path of righteousness. Beelzebub, the Lord of the Flies. Beelzebub, renowned by the ominous epithet, Lord of the Flies, emerges as a malevolent force within the intricate tapestry of biblical and theological narratives. Reverberating with symbolism, Beelzebub's characterization extends beyond a mere demonic figure, casting him as a high-ranking entity dwelling in the infernal realms. The scriptures depict him as a cunning tempter, wielding the power to allure individuals down the perilous path of sin and moral degradation. It is within Beelzebub's sinister influence that the seeds of corruption are sown, taking root and flourishing into a disregard for virtue. His association with decay and filth serves as a poignant metaphor, underscoring the contaminating nature of his presence that festers within the human spirit, compelling individuals towards actions that lead them away from righteousness and into the shadows of moral desolation. Asmodeus, the demon of lust. Asmodeus, a notorious demon within the realms of biblical and Jewish folklore, stands as a malevolent force uniquely associated with the realms of lust and sensuality. Reverberating through the annals of folklore, Asmodeus is frequently depicted as a cunning seducer, skillfully manipulating the hearts and minds of individuals to succumb to the allure of forbidden desires. This demonic entity is not only a tempter but is specifically notorious for harboring a keen interest in the disruption of marital harmony. In the intricate tapestry of Jewish tradition, Asmodeus is often envisioned as a significant instigator of the temptation of adultery, weaving his subtle influence into the very fabric of interpersonal relationships. The tales of Asmodeus serve as cautionary narratives, warning believers of the insidious forces that seek to undermine the sanctity of partnerships and lure souls away from the path of righteousness. Belial, the worthless one. Belial, a sinister presence often labeled as the worthless one and regarded as the embodiment of wickedness, stands as a formidable demon within biblical and Jewish Christian lore. This malevolent entity not only symbolizes moral corruption but actively works to propagate chaos and rebellion. Throughout numerous biblical texts, Belial emerges as a cunning deceiver, employing manipulative tactics to draw individuals away from the path of righteousness. His influence extends beyond mere deception, encompassing characteristics of deceit, fostering arrogance, and encouraging the outright rejection of moral values. Belial's role as a tempter and antagonist underscores the perpetual struggle between virtue and vice, cautioning believers against succumbing to the allure of lawlessness and the snares of his deceitful influence. Mammon, the demon of greed. Mammon, a malevolent entity rooted in the depths of greed and the relentless pursuit of material wealth, finds its ominous presence explicitly noted in the New Testament. Within the sacred texts, Mammon is unmistakably characterized as an idol, a symbolic representation of the insidious love for money. The sinister influence of Mammon extends beyond mere wealth accumulation, delving into the very fabric of human values. This demon is thought to wield a subtle yet potent sway over individuals, compelling them to prioritize material possessions over the loftier realms of spiritual enlightenment. Its nefarious touch, akin to a dark whisper, nurtures the seeds of avarice and selfishness within the human psyche, fostering a disconcerting divergence from the virtuous path of selflessness and spiritual fulfillment. Mammon stands as a cautionary figure, a tempter beckoning towards the perilous precipice where the pursuit of earthly riches eclipses the pursuit of a more profound, meaningful existence. Legion, the multitude of demons. Legion, a term not denoting a solitary entity but rather a collective designation, finds its roots in the Bible, particularly in the Gospel of Mark. In this biblical narrative, Legion is not a singular demonic presence but a symbolic portrayal of a multitude of malevolent forces that seized possession of a man. The choice of the term legion carries profound implications, emphasizing the sheer scale and overwhelming nature of this spiritual invasion. The Gospel of Mark uses legion as a potent metaphor, illustrating the extreme degree of possession and the consequential spiritual torment endured by the afflicted individual. This multifaceted demon serves as a stark representation of the chaotic and destructive forces that can gain sway when one deviates from the righteous path, underscoring the perilous consequences of straying into the shadows of spiritual disarray and moral transgression. Abaddon, the destroyer. Abaddon, a name signifying destruction in Hebrew, emerges as a malevolent force deeply entwined with the themes of chaos and ruin within biblical and Jewish Christian traditions. In the apocalyptic imagery of the Book of Revelation, Abaddon assumes a formidable role as the angel of the bottomless pit, wielding power over a realm of darkness and despair. Described vividly in sacred texts, this demonic entity becomes an instrument of divine wrath, unleashing torrents of torment and destruction upon the world. Abaddon is not merely a symbolic representation but embodies the very essence of the destructive consequences that unfold when humanity succumbs to the vices of sin and rebellion against the established divine order.